as you'll notice, I'm not inside anymore today, I'm outside, and I wanted to go on a bit of a nature walk because I'm hoping to do some art later today, and I wanted to get some inspiration. I wonder, can you remember what that word means? Because I know we did it weeks ago. It was our word of the day in the classroom, and if anyone can remember, I'm going to have to give some stickers on charts when we go back because I'll be so impressed. So I wanted to be inspired, I wanted to get some ideas for my art, so I'm going to go on a nature walk, so keep watching if you'd like to join. And if you have a little look around at all the different things you can see, this is a little secret passageway near my home. It's kind of like a woodland area, it's really dark in here, but when we turn the corner we're by a stream. It's kind of like a river, just be careful crossing this now. Sandy might follow me in a minute. So look at that, there's the stream down there, and it goes all the way up there as well. There's a little rope. So what kind of things can you see and what kind of things can you hear? See birds up there. There's a field. They've just started. So I heard a tractor the other day, and what the tractor did was he made all these trails in the ground, and he's after putting, if you look closely, these little seeds down, so something's going to grow here soon. So he's got a machine to do all that, because look how much there is, loads. And there's a big hill up here. If you go to the top of that hill, there's even more field. Can't reach there, but I'm still walking along here. But I heard some more water, and I'm thinking there might be a waterfall up here. Let's see. There's a bridge. Beautiful. It's a very, very windy day today, but it's really important to get outside and get some fresh air because it'll help my brain wake up a little bit. So I'm after spotting some flowers. This could be an idea for art. Let's have a little look. Wow, they're really nice. Hello, Sandy. So I know I was in the field there, but I'm back in my garden at home now, and I know what reminds me of spring is lots of daffodils, like bright flowers. And I know in the park beside school that we were doing our walks on, there was lots of daffodils coming up, and they're all coming up now, and there's a few in my garden. So I want you to look at the different types that I have at home, and we'll have a look. Do you want to come with me? So there's really cool daffodils over here. Look at these ones. They're so bright and yellow. So bright and yellow. These ones. And they might be the ones you're used to seeing, like the ones beside the park, beside school. And these are tulips, but they're not open yet. They haven't grown fully. And over here are tiny ones, little baby daffodils. Look at them. They're really small. So I'm just back from my nature walk and I'm feeling a little bit inspired. So I think I'm going to pick the daffodils because they're one thing that really remind me of spring. And I'm going to paint one of the daffodils I saw. I'm going to try and paint one of the daffodils I saw. And if you like this and you want to try it at home, then it doesn't have to be done with paint. It could be done with pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you like. And if you don't have paint, we're going to be doing it in school anyway, so it doesn't matter when we go back. So I'm going to give it a go now and we'll see how I get on. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want a blue sky because that reminds me of spring, a really bright blue sky. See if I can get some blue out here. This blue looks a little bit too dark for me, so I'm going to make it a little bit lighter with some white. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to get a really big brush. Let's see. I think I'll take one of these paint brushes that you use for the wall, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see if I can mix that together. Oh, that's a nice light blue. You see it there? Yeah. And I'm going to paint my picture. So paint all the sky a lovely blue. Make sure I try and get the edges. And if you're colouring this with pencils, you don't need to colour in the whole page blue. You know the way sometimes you do just a blue line at the top of the page for the sky? I've seen a lot of people in my class do that and it looks great. So I'm going to paint it all blue. Nearly there. That's because I have a giant brush and this isn't even meant for painting. I think it's meant for painting walls, but we'll keep going. Now, lovely blue. I'll leave a little bit of white at the bottom because you can't forget about the grass. Okay, it's all done. Now what I want to do is I'll leave that there. I have a lot of cleaning up to do after this. I think, yeah, so here's a little bit of green that I have. Put it in here. And again, I think that green is a little bit dark, so I'll add a bit more white. Here we go. I have my paintbrush here. Now normally, because I'm at home, there's lots of paintbrushes, but normally I'd only have one paintbrush and I'd have to keep washing it. So this makes it a little bit easier. Okay, it's nice green. It's very light green. We should go a little bit darker. Yeah, okay. So, I'm using too much paint here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the bottom for the grass. The paint I have here, because I'm doing it really thin, it dries really quickly. It's a lovely green grass. But you know what, I might do a few clouds at the end. So, lovely green grass. Now I need to do the stem of my daffodil. So, let's see, get a bit more of my green paint. And I'll do the stem. So go right up wherever you want. I'm going to go up the middle. You can go down like this. Down like this. I might do a little leaf coming out of it. It's a nice leaf. Now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my yellow paint that I have. I'm going to put a little bit in here, any room. It's a yellow. Oh, that's a lovely bright yellow. And I'm going to get a little bit of orange. Oh, this orange is coming out a silly colour. Let's see. It's kind of a mix. See, it hasn't been used in ages, so we'll shake it up a little bit more. And I'll have another little bit of orange in the middle. And I'll tell you why in a minute. I'm going to mix that orange with a bit of white, tiny bit of white. Yeah. So, yep, another paintbrush. Oh, look, I'm already making a mess, so I'll have lots of washing up to do after. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my yellow, because that's the colour of the petals. And I'm going to make kind of like a star shape. Now we'll see how I get on. I have a nice idea in my head, but sometimes it's hard when you have a nice idea in your head. It doesn't always come out exactly as you want. So there's one petal. There's another petal. There's another petal. There's another petal. And because the blue, normally I'd let the blue dry, give it a few minutes, and I'd start painting. But you see the way this is kind of turning kind of a greeny colour? It's because it's mixing with the blue, but that's okay. It's only because I want to get this, I want to do this video quickly. And there's another one. Okay, so there's all my petals. Doesn't have to be perfect. Put them in. Lovely. Now in the middle, I'm picking, I think I'm going to pick those little daffodils that we saw outside, the little mini ones. So, in them, let's see, they were quite orange in the middle. So I'm trying to do a little spike in the middle. It's kind of like doing a circle and then having lots of little squidgy bits on the outside. And then I'm going to have my lighter orange that's been mixed with white. I might put that little ring in the middle. Okay. Now, I could do more. I might do a little bit of clouds. That's all I'm going to do. Let's make it really quick for this video. A little bit of cloud. And for the clouds, what I like to do is I just do because clouds aren't always perfect shapes, aren't they not? A little bit of cloud up there, maybe a little bit of cloud over here, cloud at the top. Lovely. And while my yellow's drying, what I might do is get a little bit more yellow. A little bit more yellow and go over my petals again. Make sure they're lovely and bright. I'm sure a lot of you now, if you're doing this even with pencils, you'll be able to do a better job than me. But it's my first go, so just see. Now, after getting a little bit of yellow there, but that's fine. We won't worry too much about that. And you know what? If it dries, I can paint that over blue. And I'm going to leave it there. So what I did in the middle was I had a little bit of orange and a little bit of orange on the outside. A little wiggly pattern on the outside. And there's my daffodil. So it wasn't too difficult to create. Only took me 5 minutes maybe.